Okay, Mr. Record me, please.
So we got a new birthday present for this fool. It's a little thing to test his car. Y'all looking for?
Oh, people, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Bro, look at this! I gotta drag you up. We're gonna have some videos. Bro! Okay, I'm out. Hello everyone. So before we get to this one, I want to give you guys an update on this guy here, on this bad boy. I had I messaged Hilton about this guy right here. We were doing a tune back and forth, so now finally Hilton said, you know, okay, the tune, it looks good now. My reactions to this tune, man, this car is, I don't even know what the right word, it's crazy now. When you floor it at about 2800 RPM, this thing spools so fast. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, you know how before you just kind of floor it a little bit, like, you know, halfway to gas pedal to get going off the dig. Now I like, you barely touch the gas to kind of keep the RPM under 2500 RPM. That's when the car goes smoothly. If you let it go to 3000 RPM, you end up doing like, puts you back. Like, I love it. I love this thing. It's just gonna take some time getting used to, but you know, that's what you're looking for. When you're building a fast car, you want it to spool up really fast. So I think Hilton did a really good job. He achieved that right now. When he said the air and fuel ratios, everything's looking good. I sent him a few logs from dig, you know, roll third gear logs, and he said it's looking good. So now I'm gonna try to reach out to English Racing. I've been really busy at work. Every time I try to, you know, when I have time, it's either too early or too late in the day when I try to reach out to them. So this week shouldn't be too busy, so I'm gonna try to get a hold of them and then get some time scheduled. And then if you guys seen my post on YouTube here recently, I ordered a transmission upgrade for this car already, so I already made a payment. So this thing is in the process of getting, you know, the upgrades built and sent to me. Once those arrive, I'm gonna go more in depth about it. But yeah, today we're gonna make a video about the P2 and the upgrades that we got today, and we're gonna install them in this video. Okay, so for this car, what we got with the upgrades that we got mainly, like, you know, engine handling, you know, suspension type of stuff today. So we got the what does they call a brace mount conversion kit from IPD. So we got the brace mounts, or whatever you want to call them. We have the rubber ones that allow it to move quite a bit. We got the solid ones to improve the handling of the car. So we're gonna swap that out. We got the blue color. These are beautiful. I love these, the way they look. Like we did it on our old car, the s60r that we bought, the mechanic special one, and the car performed a lot better in corners. So that's why we're doing this to this car. And then we also got the poly engine torque mount for the top, because as I showed you guys in last video, it is destroyed. So we got the poly one. So yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna swap this out in this video, and then yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Okay, so we got the strut bar, whatever you want to call it, strut brace off. So you're gonna have to get this one loose, and I broke the little mount. You know, guys, it seems like every time I do something, I seem to break something now. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Somebody looks like somebody glued it already, so I may just put a little bit of pressure on it and just snapped off again the glue. But we need to remove the engine cover in order to get access to the torque mount to remove that. It's not that hard, but yeah, we need to remove this out of the way and then move the engine cover. Okay, so for the strut brace mounts over here, just 2 bolts, 2 13mm on both sides, so that's pretty easy. That's the easiest part. Once you take the strut brace off, you take 1 bolt off of here, and then you're gonna need a 19 to hold the nut on the bottom, and then 19, and then 19 socket on top to unscrew that, hold the nut. Take those bolts off, take this one out, and then the strut brace comes out, and then it's just the 2 13mm bolts right there to take the strut brace mounts off. Well, when you got the tap and die set out, you know what that means. One of the bolts was, if you guys can see, it's kind of flattened out threads, so we're gonna tap the hole, make sure fix all the threads inside there, and then we're gonna fix up the bolt just to make sure we don't screw it up even more. So yeah, gonna fix that up real quick and then put the new ones on. Okay, so now we got these on. Fix the threads and the bolt on that one, and we got this one on. This one has the adjustment, you can loosen it and then adjust. So once we're gonna start putting the strut brace on, we're gonna move this around on the passenger side. This one is solid, so this one you can't move it, you bolt it and that's it. This one you can adjust, and there's a left and a right for these, so make sure you guys don't get it twisted. Don't try to put a right one on the left side. So yeah, we'll get that on. We lifted this, we didn't unhook the hoses, we just kind of lifted it, got enough space to we can move the cover aside so we can have access to these bolts. Now we're gonna swap out the torque mount for this poly beautiful one, and yeah, it's looking good. Okay, so we got this poly mount, torque mount on. It's looking solid, got those on. So now we're gonna put the bar on, and we also fixed this. I'll show you guys this right here. Is the best stuff ever for plastic wells. It's the strongest stuff I use. It's the most durable. It is not cheap one like from AutoZone you can get. This is a lot more durable stuff. This is stronger probably than original plastic would be, so if you apply it correctly. Yeah, this is the best stuff out there. I used this many times, and in the shops that I worked for, our boss, you only use this. This is the best stuff out there. So we welded that right there, got a zip tied to it, so let it heal. It's already healed, it's on the sun, so it dries out pretty quick. But yeah, now we're gonna put the strut brace on, and then we should be done. Okay, so now we got it together. Man, I'm shaking as hard as I can. That is solid. Same thing with this. Well, obviously that's gonna be pretty solid too. So now I'm gonna go take it for a drive and take it in some corners, and yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know how the car feels. I'm gonna drive it, and I'm gonna drive with my brother. He drives this car more often than I do. I drive this bad boy here. So yeah, we're gonna go for a drive, and we'll let you guys know how the car feels, if there's any difference and what noticeable differences you know, you notice after installing a poly engine torque mount on top, and then those strut bushings, the solid ones. So yeah, we'll let you guys know. Okay, so now we installed it, we're gonna go for a drive. We started it up, it's idling right now. First things we noticed on idle, the car vibrates a little more. Well, probably the engine torque mount is number one thing, because the engine torque mount is what pretty much softens the engine operation up a little bit when you accelerate, and then when it idles, it kind of smooths out the vibration, so you're gonna feel that a little more. This one is gonna hold the engine more from moving back and forth, but you're definitely gonna feel more vibration. It's pretty much similar to what the P3 model did. And then plus the strut brace mounts, I don't know if those have played a big role, but I mean they kind of do, because the engine goes to the torque mount, the poly, and then the strut mount also connects to the torque mount, and then transfers to the mounts on the sides, the steel ones, I mean the solid ones. So yeah, it kind of has both of the things that we replaced today. They have to do with it, so you're definitely gonna feel a little more vibration type of deal. It's pretty much engine operation. It's normal, but yeah, you're gonna feel it with these if you decide to go with these. We took our daughter along with us, my daughter. She wouldn't leave me alone. She said, I want to go with daddy, so that's it. I had to take her. So anyways, we're gonna take her along, and we're gonna go take some, you know, we're gonna do some turns, and I'll let you guys know if I see any difference, any major differences. So I'm gonna go drive for a few minutes, and then I'll report back to you guys. Okay, so we've been driving. Yeah, okay, so in turns, it definitely is a little bit stiffer. It's a lot less body roll in the corners. Like when you turn, you know, like when you turn, it kind of was tended to go a little kind of, you know, has a little bit of body roll. There's a lot less. And another thing, when you switch, unless you switch perfectly smooth, like perfectly rev match, it's gonna let you know. It's like it automatically became a little jerky more. So it's pretty much, unless you perfectly rev match your shifts, you're gonna definitely feel a little more, you know, well, how do you want to say it? How do you say it? Kind of like, you know, jerkiness. Kind of when you let go, it's like, you know, kind of will jerk the car a little more, because there's no play in between, you know, in the engine anymore. It doesn't, there's not, you know, it doesn't let it smoothen it out a little bit. So now it's just like, you know, every little mistake you make in shifting is gonna let you know even more. But yeah, let me just go side to side. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a big difference actually. That's a lot less body roll. Yeah, there is still a little bit because I mean it's still stock suspension, but it's a lot less, especially in the front. It feels a lot tighter when you turn. So it's pretty actually good. I mean, it's worth it. That.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. You know, we're just gonna get more and more. He probably get. It's gonna be his car, so we're gonna get more. You know, suspension upgrades. Probably gonna get stiffer springs in the future, and then you know, we're gonna put the downpipe on, and then also. We're gonna do the tuning after we do the downpipe. So that's what the tuning and downpipe is probably gonna be next, and then after that he's probably gonna do the suspension and stuff. And buddy,
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing. No, actually, the next thing is probably the bumper painted. You already said it. We're sending it down. Yeah.
It's probably gonna do it.
So once we get the bumper sended, you know, it's already sent it down. We're gonna take it to the guy. The guy's gonna do the professional painter. He's gonna do the last touches, what he thinks that needs to be done onto it, and then paint it. He's been busy. His son has been in the hospital or something like that, so he couldn't do it this week. So we're probably gonna call him back next week, and then yeah, hopefully he gets it fixed for us, and yeah, we'll fix the bumper, and then after that we're just gonna do some, you know, the performance mods, like put the downpipe on, get the tune, and then I mean in the future it's just gonna be more and more mods for this car. The same thing as for the P3. We're also going to be modifying this one, so there's going to be a lot of Volvo content on my channel, so stay tuned for that. That's about it. I mean, I guess
For now, yeah.
Yeah, for now. So that's gonna be the wrap for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, recommend my channel to your friends as usual. And again, yeah, thanks brother for this. For my birthday present. My birthday was almost a week ago. I guess he had to order it, so he ordered it. I was gonna order this like literally yesterday. I really almost ordered it. I don't know, I came home from work and then I forgot about it, so I guess that's a good thing. So I really wanted to get this because I watched a lot of videos on YouTube at the drag strip, and this was identical. The numbers, the 0 to 60, the quarter mile, everything was identical to the drag strip. Well, drag strip doesn't really record your 0 to 60, but it does like 1/8 of a mile, a quarter of a mile, and all that. This was identical. The numbers like 2 milliseconds identical on the Draggy app. So because this is a GPS and Bluetooth based app, there's an application for this and you use it. So this is an awesome thing. I really wanted one of these. So there's going to be some awesome content testing this car, the P2, the P3s, with this guy right here, and this is going to be as accurate as it gets. So if anything, you know, if the drag strip doesn't open, we're going to find some off-road course, somewhere, a private road somewhere, and then we're going to do some testing there. So we'll see. I'll, you know, call up some friends that live somewhere outside the city that have some private roads, and then we're probably going to go there, and then we might do some testing with this guy. If the drag strip opens up soon enough, we're going to go there. So that's probably the best one. Yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as usual, see you next time.